Have you guys ever been in the desperate need to eat something sweet, but you don't want to make a whole cake, batch of brownies, or like a pie? If so, then I have the perfect recipe for you. Something quick and easy that doesn't take up all your time. Even though they are not exactly the healthiest things to make, they are very tasty. I've been making these since I was in 6th grade when my grandma bought me this cake pop maker for Christmas. I used to make them all the time, and I tried new recipes and different things to dip them in to make them even more tastier. My family loves them, and I'll always catch someone in the fridge trying to sneak a few when I make a batch. So today I'll be showing you guys how to make some cake pops. Let's get started. First, I am going to put the dry ingredients in this little bowl, which consists of 3/4 cup of flour, and in here I have a teaspoon of salt and 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. I'll mix that with a fork just until they're all combined. Doesn't have to be long at all. And then in this bowl, I'm going to put the wet mixture, which will be butter, a 1/4 cup of butter, and it should be softened butter. You could set it out all day if you know that you're going to make this, or you could just put it in the microwave real quick. Then I have a 1/2 cup of sugar, and then I'm going to beat that together with a fork until it's all combined. And I'd usually do it with a standing mixer, but Mom told me I wasn't allowed to bring that in here, so I'm just gonna pretend this works as well as the other one does. So it's gonna be really light and smooth, no chunks of butter at all. And after I whisk it for a bit, it will be a minute or so until it's all combined. I will add an egg. I crack it on a bowl. Make sure there are no eggshells in there, because that would not be tasty. And then I'll add a teaspoon of vanilla. And I will stir that all together. Okay, set this aside, and I'll show you really quickly how I'll show you. This is the batter I've already made, and I can just show you guys what it looks like when it's done. So I'll spray this with some cake spray, and I'll grab a tablespoon. It's a little hard because it was in the fridge, but each one will get about a tablespoon, and it usually takes 4 to 5 minutes to cook them. And they each have 12 molds, so this batch makes 2 dozen, so I would put batter in here 2 times because I cut it in half. The original recipe makes 4, so if you want less, just half it. If you want more, just half it. Yeah. So hopefully this will bake in time before I get 9 minutes. Anyway, and they're gonna overflow a little bit, but who cares? Okay, I'm gonna shut this, and then my wet mixture will stir it up a little bit more. And I'm going to combine the dry mixture with the wet mixture while using some milk in between mixes. So this will just help the consistency of it. I'll add a little bit wet mixture, then a little milk, and then I'll stir. Make sure everything gets well combined. There's no chunks. Can't see the flour mixture. Then I'll keep doing it for milk and mix. This is a 4th cup of milk, if I ever mentioned that to you guys. So I'll mix it up, and the rest of the milk. easier with an actual mixer, so I very much recommend that. And once this is all mixed, it will just be like a tan color. Make sure you can't see any flour mixture in it. All the butter will be combined. And yeah, this is what it will look like when it's all mixed. And then I have my cake pops in here, and once this green light goes off, that's when it means it's done. The red one will mean it is still going. Anyway, for this glaze I chose, I put flour. This is what it looks like for everyone to see. I put flour, and no, I did not put flour. I put powdered sugar, a cup of powdered sugar, a teaspoon of vanilla, and I put 2 tablespoons of milk. Anyway, so I did that, and I really wish this would bake faster, but it's not gonna do that. So, I'll show you what they will look like. Oh my gosh, it got done. Okay, that's crazy. Anyway, I am going to open this. Oh, okay, don't burn yourself. This is what they will look like. I did a little bit, so there'll be some there. But you can tell that they're done once you put this in, and it will come out with no batter. So they are not done yet. So there's batter here. You can also do it with a toothpick in the middle. Make sure it just comes out clean. And these are like what they will look like when they're done. Put some glaze and some sprinkles. And yeah, I will be doing that once they are done. Okay, they're done. I'll take them out with this little thing. And usually you want to let them dry, no, not dry, but like set them out for a little bit so they get a little colder. And then, leave those in a little longer. You'll put one of these sticks at the bottom of the pan. And then you can dip it. This is still not done. You can put some glaze on it. Like that. Oh, that is just so beautiful. Okay. And then you put it in sprinkles. Thank you. Just really quickly, just a cute little dab in there. And that is just how do you make these cake pops. Anyway, now that I've shown you how to make these cake pops, you can bake them at home, or for you can use a different recipe if you don't have one of these cake pop machines. In conclusion, this is a very easy treat to make for yourself or to share with others. It doesn't take much time at all, and it will fulfill your cravings for something sweet. Thank you for listening.